everybody, and welcome back to Twitter Writing. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 트위터 라이팅의 권리나입니다. I have a question for you guys. Do you believe in fortune telling? 여러분 혹시 운세를 믿으시나요? I ask you this question because I believe in many different things. For example, I believe in God, one God actually. I believe in love. I believe in forgiveness. I believe that everything happens for a reason, but I have a hard time believing in fortune telling. So I want a different perspective. What about you guys? Where do you guys stand in fortune telling? 그럼 오늘은 Unit 33에서 운세에 대해서 묻고 또 답하는 법을 영작하는 걸 배워보도록 할게요. Now, I hope you guys are ready, but just for those of you guys who are looking to warm up, we have a segment just to do that. It is what I call Twitter writing vocabulary face-off. Because there are many words in the English language where it sounds very similar, but depending on the context, it may be completely different. So today's word is actually the same set of words, but there is one preposition that's making it different. So the word believe 여러분 많이 들어보셨죠? 뭔가를 믿다 또는 누군가를 믿다 이렇게 많이 사용하는데요. If you add the preposition in, believe in, the context may completely change. For example, if I trust somebody, right? I believe him, I believe her. 그럼 누군가를 믿는다 이런 뜻이죠. But if you were to add the preposition in, I believe in her 또는 I believe in him. 그럼 그 사람의 능력을 믿는다 또는 그 사람의 재능을 믿는다 이런 의미로 변화가 생깁니다. To take a closer look at a different example, if you wanted to say 저는 하나님을 믿어요. I believe in God 그렇겠죠? Because you're talking about the context of his capacity, right? You're not just talking about an existence, but what the power or the influence this God you believe in might have. Another example is, do you believe in miracles? Do you believe in miracles? 이런 말 많이 들어보셨죠? 혹시 여러분들 기적을 믿으세요? 이런 뜻이죠. In this context, you need the preposition in, because it's the belief of the entire existence. I hope that helped a little bit. Those are a couple of examples to help you get started in today's topic, because we'll be talking about fortune telling today, and it is something that some people decide to believe, some people decide to veto. So let's take a closer look at today's lesson and move on to Twitter dialogue writing. Here we are at Twitter Dialogue Writing. This is where we take a closer look at a dialogue and we analyze a couple of new phrases and new expressions. So let's first listen to the entire dialogue in Korean, listen carefully, and see how you would translate the sentences.
오늘 신년 운세를 보고 왔어요.
운세가 어떻게 나왔나요?
2012년 올 한 해는 구설수에 오르니 조심하라고 하네요.
운세를 믿으세요?
100% 다 믿지는 않지만 마음에 걸리네요. 권 선생님도 점을 본 경험이 있나요?
네, 가끔 저는 사주 카페나 타로 점집에 가본 적이 있어요.
운세가 좋게 나왔나요?
올해는 모든 일이 뜻대로 잘 이루어질 것 같다고 하네요.
제 운세보다는 훨씬 좋네요.
하지만 모든 것은 마음먹기에 달려있지 않을까요?
그렇겠죠. 트치님들, 올해는 우리 모두 운수대통하는 한 해가 되도록 노력합시다.
I hope you guys are able to pick up just a couple of sentences because I did utilize a couple of new expressions and phrases in my opening. But just for those of you guys who are wondering, no, I have no idea, help! Well, here I am. Let's take a closer look at each of the sentences. The first sentence says, 오늘 신년 운세를 보고 왔어요. So here we know that the word today is, of course, 오늘, right? 오늘. Now, there's a couple things that I want to highlight. 신년 운세를 보고 왔다는 거는 뭔가 점을 봐주시는 분 또는 이 fortune telling에 관해선 전문가를 만나고 왔다 이런 뜻이잖아요. But the context is a little bit different in the States. So, I think you could say, I had my, 내 거니까, fortune for the new year. 왜냐면 신년 운세는 그냥 운세가 아니라 올해 어떤 일이 있을 건지 들으러 갔던 거니까 New Year라는 단어를 사용해줘야겠죠. But one thing I want to highlight is the words New Year. I did not capitalize it. And this is because if you're talking about the exact holiday, the New Year, in which you need to capitalize the entire expression, but here you're talking about in general, the whole year. 그래서 capitalize 안 해주셔도 돼요. You could just say New Year with just lowercase. Now, because you went to a professional and you had your fortune read or told, and I'm not exactly sure in which context, you could use the verb told today. Told today. 보고 왔다는 literally would translate to I saw it. But because somebody else is giving you the fortune, the word told would be more specific. So altogether, you could say, I had my fortune for the new year told today. And of course, he had his fortune told, but she's curious. How does that look? So she asks, 운세가 어떻게 나왔나요? Now, what you're probably thinking, could you say, how did your fortune turn out? Yeah, sure. But if you want to be more